It seems whenever Memphis chooses a new mayor, crime is front and center. And now, 6 months until Memphis voters head to the polls again, this election will be no different. According to the Memphis Crime Commission, 93 homicides have occurred so far just this year. That's up quite a bit. In fact, 30 from last year's 65 homicides at this point. And this upcoming mayoral election will be the first race since the 1970s with an open seat. But Jay Shakur reports instead of crime, the focus seems to be more on an obscure requirement of the city charter. The candidates live in Memphis for 5 years prior to the election.
Other executives who are vying for the mayorship now, where do you stand? Where do they stand on this? There's 10 plus candidates running for mayor.
That's how many feel as Memphis gears up for the first mayoral election without an incumbent on the ballot. This is the first time this has happened in more than 2 election cycles.
This is the most crucial election for city mayor in a generation. And it's important that we get this right.
Crime continues to be a talker, with other city leaders echoing the concern.
What we're going to do about violent crime, reckless driving, juvenile crime. Unfortunately, we're only one piece in that cog of criminal justice and in the government.
In the first 3 months of last year, there were 54 murders in Memphis. This year, there's already been 78 murders. Recent polling found residency issues surrounding leading mayoral candidates isn't a deciding factor. Voters are split on crime and how to address it. 43% of voters say they want city leadership to increase the size of the police force even if taxes are increased. 33% of voters want that increase without a tax raise, and 6% want city leadership to reduce the number of police.
But at this point, we need to have some resolution to this. And then after that, let's get down to the real campaign of talking about the issues, talking about who's best qualified to run the city.
In Memphis, I'm Jay Shakur.